Lions TV, good evening boys and girls. I am having an absolute chaotic day. I'm sunburnt, I'm sweaty. I've just got home from a day's filming and my phone has died, hasn't been on all day. I've just looked online and we have signed Bart Bialkowski, the goalkeeper with no kneecaps, who came to us before pre-season even started, I believe, had a medical, failed the medical, returned to his club, Ipswich, who are newly relegated to League One. Then Millwall obviously rightly asked for a discount. Ipswich denied that discount and said, you want to buy him or you don't. Millwall declined, at which point I thought it was completely the right thing to do. Yeah, I mean, I know he's played, regardless of that injury, for the last 3 years pretty consistently. Obviously, we only have one goalkeeper and we did need another one before the season was out. I did suspect that was going to be Aaron Ramsdale from Bournemouth, who was on loan at AFC Wimbledon last season. I'm glad it wasn't him. I also suspected it may have been Scott Carson, which I'm doubly pleased about because we have had bad experiences of getting goalkeepers on loan on big wages that haven't worked out for us. And just to shy out the cannon today, I've come home, just seen it. We have signed Bart Bialkowski on a season-long loan deal from Ipswich. It's a great deal because Tom Elliott has gone the other way. And if you know any Ipswich fans, for God's sake, don't mention his shit until he's done and dusted and the ink is dry on the paperwork. I knew it was going to be worth learning his name in the long run. Bart Bialkowski, it took me weeks to get it, and then when he didn't sign, I was a little bit disappointed. I am unconvinced on Bialkowski's abilities. I've seen his show reel, I've seen him play at the Den. I don't know a great deal about him, but listen, let's go with it for now. I'm pleased because a lot of Millwall fans do rate him. A lot of Millwall fans think he's a good goalkeeper. He obviously has aspirations of still representing his country, Poland, and he's been player of the year at Ipswich, I think last season and maybe the season before. So he is a proven goalkeeper in the Championship, and it will give stiff competition for the first team place along with Frank Fielding, which Neil Harris has come out and said that's exactly what he wants. There's competition for places in every other area of the pitch, so why not have as a goalkeeper? Why have a number one goalkeeper and a reserve backup goalkeeper and not have, you know, the competition for places which we're crying out for? And I think that's a good shout from the gaffer. It's a good signing. Listen, we needed a goalkeeper, and he's a lot better than what we had last season on many levels. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with Fielding at number one, to be honest. A lot of people criticised his performance on Saturday, and I didn't think there's anything he could have done with any three of the goals against Sociedad. I've seen him have a good game at Southend. I've seen him have a good game at Gillingham. I've seen him make a couple of good saves on the stream when we played Braga. So for me, Fielding and Bialkowski is a lot better than what we had. A lot of people on social pleased with it, saying it's good business, great transfer window from the gaffer. So it's another little lift, it's another little pick-me-up going towards the Championship opener this Saturday against Preston. For reasons I've just said, you know, Bialkowski coming in very late to the fold. I still think you'll see Frank Fielding start this Saturday, but I couldn't tell you who's going to be the main goalkeeper. If I go on what I've seen, I'd say Fielding's going to be slightly better. I may be proven wrong. I'm happy to be proven wrong. We've got two good goalkeepers at the club, two experienced, established goalkeepers at this level. And that one's for you, gaffer. That's your lot from me. I'm back to the edit for the Docs of the Den, which is out on Thursday, supposedly. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.